My name is Aldo Dominguez, and today I'm going to be talking about the cons of welfare and food stamp programs. Welfare and food stamps are two programs that get abused daily by so-called abusers of the system who sell or lie to pursue their acceptance of either program. The cons of these two particular programs are enormously sad, not only because some people may abuse it, but surely think about the people who really need it and are either discontinued or not accepted for either cause. Another con of these two programs is the cost of taxpayers who maintain these programs to continue. Following, the real problem is that it doesn't agree the real problem we have in the United States. We have major unemployment, crime, drug abuse, and education issues all over the world who play a major part in the need of federal aid, and they do not get it. Welfare is a federal funded and also government U.S. program which began in the 1930s during the Great Depression. The number of families and individuals who are in need of this aid gave the U.S. government the reason to respond in action, and by that, this creating of a welfare program that assists those with little or no income. The main con of this program is Americans being unhappy with how the welfare system works, and by that we mean individuals abusing this program by either not applying for jobs, having more and more kids, and just getting aid instead of trying to help themselves. These actions are taken seriously and offensively towards U.S. tax-paying citizens and residents, and also illegal immigrants who also play a major part in tax-paying here in the United States. These are individuals who come from lying to literally saying that they're unmarried and just to qualify and get greater benefits. Bill Clinton was elected as president with the intention of reforming the federally run U.S. welfare program. In 1966, the Republican Congress passed a reform law signed by President Clinton that gave the control of welfare system back to the states. During this, the welfare system became a hot topic during the 1990s. Because of this program, the federal government provides assistance through a grant called TANF, which stands for Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. This grant is given to each state for them to run their own welfare program to aid the needy families. This so-called TANF grant helps massively by the way it helps controls the help overcome the problem of unemployed families of the welfare system. TANF grant only gives out money. It requires that all individuals of welfare aid must find work between 2 years to 4 of receiving this aid. Failure to comply with these requirements by TANF result in loss of benefits. But this still follows the con of taxpayers not being happy with the regulation welfare people abusing it so much within those 2 years that affect the economy and the grant money in unequally way for people who are really in need. Food stamps. Food stamps is issued by the U.S. government to those who receive low income. The cons of this program is not necessarily effective to taxpayers who pay the voucher to function for the needs of lazy or corrupt or incorrect information sent to the government in order to gain help for families not necessarily in need. Also, again, these individuals not only empty or affect the system, but also keep the real help people who are in need not being able to obtain it. These people are labeled as lazy and or having a poor work ethic. The effect of these labeled people is that the shame on some people into trying to hide their SNAP benefits or even not applying even though they really need it. With food stamps, not only there is shame or just false information, there is also the so-called fraud, which is when people access store owners who bribe them by using the benefits to use gas, liquor, or any other illegal, non-partial food substance. Due to this so-called underground trafficking, SNAP loses about 1.3% of funding to fraud. Not only is the fraud being done by store owners, it's also being done by family or other friends. These individuals exchange their SNAP money for cash, which they have access to whatever they need to buy. With this other effect, the program has nearly a 4.07% of loss on the funding yearly, which results in a multi-billion-dollar loss, and according to those who oppose food stamps, a waste of tax money. To make the situation even worse for those taxpayers who are not even in favor of the tax money being given to these abusive SNAP individuals, there is a USDA which is called that launches restaurant meals programs which allows restaurants to accept SNAP as a payment. This system unfortunately only is accepted in Arizona, Michigan, and California. Far more importantly, for both these programs are being abused by drug-addicted or simply taken individuals who should be drug tested like any other person who applies for a job. Also, take in consideration of background screening for public assistance applicants or any other people who try to apply for this.